Hi all, today we're going to be looking at making some waste-free personal care products and a couple of ointments and remedies to help as we move into this winter season. So the personal care products are going to be facial toner and dry shampoo, and that's to counteract oily hair, and it especially helps if you don't want to wash your hair every day. And in addition to those two personal care products, we're going to look at making an antiseptic ointment to help with any kind of cuts and any bacterial infections like that on the skin, and so topical cream. And we're also going to look at making and helping with sore throats and remedies to help with that. Okay, here we go. What I'm starting to notice is that the products that I already have in my cupboard that I'm tending to use now that I'm preparing my own food and not buying things that are in packaging, they are the products, in fact, that are the base of most of the ointments and home care treatments that I'm going to be making today. Okay, we're going to get started on making the dry shampoo, and the ingredients for the dry shampoo is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and we're going to add, because I have dark hair, now if you don't have dark hair you don't need to add this additional ingredient, but I have dark hair, so that I don't have all that white and a lighter color, especially when I add it to the base of my roots. I'm actually going to add 1 tablespoon of cacao powder, and that allows it to kind of blend in with darker colored hair. So the final step for our dry shampoo is to apply the shampoo, dry shampoo. I'm using a makeup brush. You want to get a makeup brush that is clean and dry, and you're just going to dab the brush into the powder, tap off excess, and that will eliminate the powder also dropping onto your clothes. For me, having a fringe means that it's touching off my face and my forehead. I do have an oily T-zone, and so within I'd say just over 24 hours of having washed my hair fresh, it will become greasy and oily. So the rest of my hair tends to stay fine for much longer, so I'm just going to dab it in. Now it tends to be that the oiliest part is at the end of my fringe, so I'm just dabbing it directly on top, and then I'm just massaging and rubbing that in, kind of like what you would do if you were trying to apply mousse into your hair. Just dab it another time. That was a big one. Okay, I can actually feel it with my fingers that the texture of my hair has changed. I can feel that kind of stringy oiliness has definitely kind of disappeared, and I've got a very nice kind of smooth silky spread of hair again. There we go. It's not so bitty and clingy. I mean, as the day wears on, I will have, you know, my fringe will actually absorb the oil from my skin again. So I will do this. I will apply dry shampoo. I wash my hair. I wash my hair once every 3 days. I mean, I wash every day, but I don't wash my hair with shampoo or conditioner every day. So once every 3 days. So in the in-between days, in particular for my fringe, and sometimes in the root of my hair, base of my hair, I will use the dry shampoo, and this lasts for quite a while. I would say it lasts for well over a month, if not a little bit more. So dry shampoo. Okay, so now we're going to make the personal care product that is face toner, and in doing so we're going to use 1 part of apple cider vinegar to 1 part of water, which is distilled water or boiled water that you've allowed to cool down. And I'm going to use tablespoon measurement to put in 2 tablespoons of vinegar. So whatever you put in of the vinegar, you're going to match in the distilled or boiled and cooled water. So that's 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to 2 tablespoons of water. And folks, that is how simple and straightforward it is to make a face toner. Alright, and shake it up, shake it up. Now the reason why I'm not making a very large batch is because I want to try this out. I haven't tried it myself before. I want to see how it goes, and also, like, I can smell really strong smell of apple cider vinegar. So I may choose to put in a few drops of an essential oil, but I will of course look up which one I want to put in. I know lavender is really good and it's fine for your skin, so it may well be lavender. So next we're going to go ahead and make a home remedy that is going to be an antiseptic ointment. It can also be used as antifungal. We're using tea tree, which is both antiseptic and antifungal. It can be used in helping if people have foot or nail fungal infections. It can be used for that. And also if you've got cuts, minor cuts or abrasions, you can also use tea tree oil. And we're going to use, the base is coconut oil, which is antimicrobial, which means that it inhibits the growth of microorganisms, and it's a fantastic base for many different products that you can make. But it's particularly good when it comes to ointment because it helps you spread out the essential oil. It helps it spread across the skin, and also the oil means that it will stay in place for longer. Okay, so what I've done is for the ointment, I'm using 1 drop of the tea tree essential oil to 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. So I'm just going to put in the drop, and then with my fork, I'm just going to mix that in. The last thing I'm going to make today, which is going to be waste free, is a remedy for sore throats or coughs, and in this case the base ingredient is organic honey. I was able to find this organic honey in my local Aldi store. I've just boiled some filtered water, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of organic honey to the herbal tea from Pukka, which is lemon, ginger and manuka honey. Now you can make your own lemon, ginger, honey tea just by grating in some ginger, by squeezing some lemon juice and then adding hot water with the honey. So honey in particular is anti-inflammatory, so that swelling that you have sometimes from sore throats or coughing too much, the honey will very much help. Now you can have it with the hot water and it melts into the hot water, or you can also just take a spoon, a clean spoon, dip it into your honey jar, put the spoon of honey straight into your mouth to allow it to absorb and to dissolve on your tongue. And that will create a natural lining along your throat, which will also help with the soreness. But if you don't like straight up taste of honey, you can just add it in with warm water or a herbal tea, and you will be able to drink it and still be able to avail of the healing properties of the honey. So I'm going to get ahead and make my honey tea. Okay, so that wraps it up for this week, and that was just a way of showing you that with the use of internet or books and information about how to make your own tinctures, remedies, ointments, and self-care products, you actually will have a load of the ingredients in your cupboard already. If you're making a lot of your food from scratch, you're going to find that you actually have quite a few of these products. And you know, if you decide to go out and just buy one or two things that were on the recipe lists today of the products that I made, I mean, they don't go off, so you're going to have them for quite a while, and they have multiple use, multiple purposes in your home, so why not? So there we go as we continue on the journey into waste-free minimalist living. Bye for now.